Benton County is doing their part to help a local nonprofit continue to provide services for the community. Thank you for joining us at 9. I'm Joshua Pineda. The Children and Family Advocacy Center in Little Flock is losing $600,000 in funding due to federal cuts and reallocation of state funds. Fox 24's Dylan Nooner joins us now in studio with how Benton County is helping the center financially go forward. Dylan.
Josh, CAC provides services for nearly 3,000 children and their family members per year, but now they're looking for support from the community they serve, and one Northwest Arkansas county is stepping up.
Losing this funding, it's critical.
Funding the Children and Family Advocacy Center has had since they opened almost 30 years ago. Executive Director Natalie Tibbs says that money goes directly towards providing services for children in need.
We are at the point that we've never experienced in that we received $0 from something that has been funding that we've had for since our beginning.
While federal funding doesn't make up their entire budget, Tibbs explains losing $600,000 is a huge step backwards when it's trying to provide services to people in need.
While our agency isn't just reactive to child abuse, it's also proactive, but cutting these funds will have to make us make some hard decisions in what can we continue to do and what can we not.
The lack of funds has forced the CAC to turn to the community it serves for support.
20% from Rogers, 20% from Bentonville, almost 17% from the county area. And the thought was, well, let's go to those areas and those community leaders and say, hey, these are your kids.
Benton County listened, and District 6 Justice of the Peace Brian Armis delivered during a budget committee meeting going over the fiscal year of 2026.
I did some quick math, $600,000 that they are losing for next year. 17% of that was $102,000, which is exactly what I asked and did get last night for the CAC.
The money put aside comes from a surplus the county has for the next year's budget. However, Armis says the CAC is still short on funding for this year.
I know that they have a shortfall of about $90,000 this year that they've lost already in funding.
Armis's goal, to find funding for the additional shortage.
I plan to go next month to finance and ask for 17% of that $90,000, which is just over $15,000.
A plan Armis feels is essential.
A lot of these children, they're facing the hardest parts of their lives. Certainly not what we want for children, but in these circumstances, we have a responsibility and obligation to step up and do what we can.
Tibbs says she is grateful for the help from Benton County and hopes it sets an example for others in the community.
Here's this amazing way that we're able to overcome that and be more community minded. And so truly hope that it sets the tone in recognizing that all of us have a role to play and we can continue to shorten that gap.
Tibbs tells me there are other ways for members of the community to get involved, whether it's volunteering, donating, or just spreading the word. She says any support is welcome. In studio, Dylan Nooner, Fox 24 News.
All right, thank you, Dylan.